Hello everyone, in this video we'll discuss about how you can cheat your boss. So in this video I'll tell you how you can keep your active status on with a green signal on your company. In different companies they have different mechanisms and methods to know whether their employee is working when they are telling that they are working from home. For example, in my company, they'll check the number of productive hours I have. That is basically the number of hours my system is switched on and not in a sleeping position. In some companies, your manager might come and check whether your system is on by checking your status in Google Status or Teams or any other software that you're using. So today I'll teach you how to develop a macro that is using Excel. You can create a macro that will not let your system sleep. So while this macro is running, your system will not go into hibernation mode or your system will not turn off. So let's not waste much time and get into the video. For this macro, this is a very small macro. It might hardly take around 6 or 7 lines. So for writing this, let's go to the developer tab here and click on Visual Basic. If you can't find your developer tab or if you're too lazy to go to the developer tab, you can click on Alt plus F11 to open that. Alt plus F11. This is your VBA editor or your Visual Basic editor window. For the editor window to appear here, let's go to this white area which is also called as Project Explorer and right click anywhere here. And this, go to Insert and let's select a module. So we have a module named Module 1 here. Inside this module, we'll start writing our code. So let's start writing by opening a sub procedure. So sub cheat box and let's put brackets here and click enter. So in real life I would advise you not put something like this and put something else. So inside this area let's write our code. So the code will start writing dim I as integer and click enter and let's write a for loop. So for I is equal to 1 to 1000, click enter, application dot send keys and put a space and inside bracket let's put quotes and put this and close the bracket and let's click enter. Let's also put application dot wait and put a space and inside bracket let's put the time. For time let's put now, that is this time, plus time value inside bracket, inside string let us write 0 0 0 and 10, that is 10 seconds. So for 1 to 1000, for each of this I, that is 1 2 3 4 till 1000, it will take 10 seconds between each of these numbers. So it's around 10,000 seconds I guess. Yeah. Now let's close the bracket for this one here and let's click enter. And now let's close the for loop by writing next I and let's click enter and end sub is already there. This is our code. So once you run this code, your program automatically starts running. So let's click here, or instead of that let's also create a button in our worksheet. So let's go back to our worksheet here and go to insert and let's click on shapes and select a random shape we want. Let's select this particular shape here and make a button like this. You can make of any sizes you want. Done. Now if you want some text on it, you can click on edit text and write some text. Don't sleep. Okay, so let me just edit this text, Control A and on tab, and I'll increase the size to maybe 72 or more than that. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so I'll change the font type. These are all just decorations. This is not a necessary thing. So I'll this or this or this, and very valid formatting things. Yeah. So this is but let us assign the macro we just created or the which is created to this. For that, let's click on this and right click and go to assign macro. Let's click on assign macro and remember the name of the function of the sub procedure we just created, cheatbox. Let's double click on it. It is assign now. So every time you want to leave your laptop but you don't want the laptop to go to sleep mode, you can just come and click here and your system will start running this macro, the Excel will start running macro and your system won't get turned off or go into hibernation mode up to 10,000 seconds. Now, you can change this 10,000 seconds here. Instead of 10, you can put 20 seconds here. All these things. Instead of 1 to 1000, you can change this, but I would personally suggest you don't change it because Excel cannot hold a lot of data like 1 to 1 lakh or something. Your system might get stuck or hung or all those things. So 1 to 1000 and 20 seconds or 10 seconds sounds very bad. So 10,000 seconds might come up around and too lazy to calculate now kind of numbers. Yeah. So this is how you can create a macro. Now, if you want to save this macro in your system and next time you don't want to write the code again, you can go to file here and click on save as, and then you should save as in a special format. For that, let me just select some. Okay, so I'll save this in this particular folder or anything browse, and yeah, so what you can do here is you can write the name, some random name here for the workbook, but usually you save your workbook as an Excel workbook here, right? Instead of that, click here and click on Excel macro enable workbook. If you're not saving this file as a Excel macro enable, next time your code won't work. So make sure you are saving it as an Excel macro enabled workbook. That is, instead of Excel SX, it will come as Excel SM. So click here and you can press save. Just get it saved and done. So every time you want your system not to go on a hibernation, you can just click on this and leave your laptop as it is. So let me just click here and I'll sign off from this video. For more videos about Excel and Google Sheet and Google Sites and all those things, please do watch the videos I have posted before. Thank you.